probably wondering why you can't see my face. Because we're going to do this. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, I have the stuff. And if you noticed in the title, it's see look, I'm actually looking down. That is so funny. See, look. Now I'm looking up, now I'm looking down. But anyway, um I think because we put this little super secret cave here, I I missed a block. Literally, again. Well, okay. Well, we talk. Let's fix that. There. I think a sun would look really cool here. I need scaffolding. That's what I forgot. Is scaffolding. Oh, wait, we got some there. I know where there's some. We have to go outside to get it. So let's go outside to get the scaffolding. Um, let's. Oh no! Wait a minute. Nope, that's the opposite direction. Well, I hope you guys are having a good day. Well, I was having a good day, but now I can't get up my water bubble later. Come on, there we go. It's another Tuesday, and it is awesome. Hello, Shay. Uh-oh. I think I'm going to run out of bubbles. Well, if I get stuck there, I am. There. Shoo. It is always closed. I'm going to come over here and get that scaffolding. We don't need it right there. So is everybody either having a lovely day or had a lovely day? I hope so. I had fun today. We laughed and told some jokes, and now did I get it all? I don't know why I'm looking up at scaffolding. It's not like it floats. Right? Gravity, huh? Okay. Oh, I have dripstone. What do I need? Why? Oh, I did some off-screen grinding because I needed gold for this sun, which makes sense, right? Suns are yellow. But then I thought, why not throw some redstone and some lapis, and we'll just, you know, make it all super fancy. Well, get your face out of the water. Sort of. Okay, maybe I should keep my face in the water before I die. Because my pond is over here. Wow, that's... Okay. Now, let's see. I'm trying to think, where could we put the main part of the sun? At first, I wanted to put it, like, over here in this corner. Because, you know, and then put the rays out. I mean, I still kind of like that idea. Right? So, let's see if we can... Let's put it there and see what it looks like, right? Because we could always put it back. Well, I'm glad your day was good, Shay. Okay, I think we might be going too high. Too high. Now I'm scared. Okay, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe, how about right here? See, I only have 6 blocks of gold. Because that's what I was actually looking for, was gold. And then... Well, that's not helpful. There. And then maybe like this? Okay. Now, I was thinking about... Okay, for a second there, that sounded like a creeper was going off somewhere. Oh, it's raining! Okay, that's helpful but not helpful, because at least we know it's not a creeper, right? What if we were to put... Well, we need a light bulb, because I can't see shenanigans for this. Does that help? Oh, it helps a little. Okay, so this, and we kind of, I guess, wrap the sun, because 1, it'll save resources, and 2, I'm using blocks that I have a bunch of. Okay, well, now we're going to eat some carrots and take a break. Maybe. Why? Well, now that we're down here, we can actually, let's take a look. Let's take a step back, sort of. Here we go. Ooh. I think we're going to need more gold to make it rounder. Oh, no, I have an idea. Instead of just doing it in straight gold, why don't we add some redstone to round it out? That kind of makes more sense. Okay, so maybe this one. What? Come on. Why is it not? No, I'm going the wrong way. Ugh. If I come any closer, I know I'm going to fall. Oh. I don't. Okay. I cannot afford to lose that gold because for whatever reason, I didn't collect gold. And I kept telling myself while on stream we should collect the gold. I did not. Okay. Now let's go grab this here. Because we have a lot of lapis, but you know me, I do not like to waste resources. We gotta eat another carrot. Oh, you did. What are you building, Shay? What are you building? Okay, so there's that. And okay, you know what? I think this would look a lot better if we did this. First of all, we put more scaffolding down. Whoops, wrong direction. See, I don't know why I'm getting all that backwards. Okay. So let's put this up here. And then that there. Oh. Well, now we gotta go down and get that. Ah. Okay. We can take those down in a minute. I just gotta make sure we grab this gold. Oh, an underwater house. You have more guts than I do. I probably will never build. Well, I can't say never. Because once in a while, I do get to be a brave narwhal. What? But. Why are you doing this? For some reason, scaffolding is not my friend today. I don't know why. Oh, ooh, that was in my face. Oh. We're just going to keep on trying, right? We don't give up. Now, that... Now, I think that makes it look a little more round. I think that and that should be redstone, and these should be moved out. Okay. And then, like this. Yeah, it's gonna look square, but I'm just trying to get the shape in line here. I like that. And we're gonna grab this one random piece of coal. Watch, it'll be like a coal vein or something silly. Okay. So, where's my copper? Now, and look at that. I did that with two things of copper to spare. Or gold. Lapis. I don't need that. Wait, wrong thing. But this is the one I need. Okay. So, next, I want to do a layer of this. And this goes... like that. And then... Ooh, we don't bring that back. Ah, there. Okay. Okay, let me make sure I'm on the right thing here. Oh, that one jumped back in my pocket. This one. Like that. And then, because I think that kind of gives it a little bit of roundish definition. We can set the scaffolding back up because I've got a lot of stuff to jump in my pocket. Here we go. Here we go. Well, and I missed a lot up there. Okay. That already looks kind of cool from down here with the bright colors. Doesn't it? Okay. Let's see. The blue looks a bit square. Doesn't it? And then the red doesn't go around to the... Wait a minute. I thought I put that. Hang on. Let's go. Okay. Yeah, the blue is a bit square. But maybe I'm going to jump a lot and not figure out what I'm doing. Why did I get stuck? Oh. Again, with the I'm getting stuck everywhere. Ugh. It's hard to design things on the wall. Especially when it's like, you know, right there. So it's this bottom little section here is the problem. Okay. Yeah. Well, let's go up one more block because that way we don't have to worry about using so much scaffolding. Oh. Can't put it on the step. That doesn't work right. Hi, Paul. Oh, you worked all day. Oh. Okay, so it's this section here that seemed a little wonky, I guess you could say. What if we bring this all down one and put, because I got 2 gold blocks left. Let's bring, well, hold on. Let's put one step at a time. One step at a time. Okay, so there's that. Now, we have to push. Maybe that's the problem. What if we push all this back one more layer? What does everybody think? How are we almost out of redstone? I had almost a full stack. Ugh. Well, that's okay. We've got redstone. I must have dropped some somewhere. Okay, now we go here. Push that here. And what about there? We need a we need a ladder block because we keep dropping things. All right. So yeah, we need to. I think we could push this lapis back a block so it's even with the copper. I think that might work. Like starting there. So maybe bring this block here, like that. And now we need our lapis back. Like, okay. Well, that's not going to work. I got to aim down. There we go. Because I knew if I didn't aim down. Okay. There. And then bring that. And then that. And then there. Okay. That might look a little better. Because we can put the copper like this. Nope. Okay. Now, let's take down. Ooh. That's where it all went. Fell over. No, I want you in my pocket. Not the cobble, but the rest of this. This is going to be a very expensive sun. It really is. But I think it's going to be worth it. You know? Alright. Now, how's it look from the bottom? Oh, okay. I think that looks better. Okay, the bottom I think is going to look better. Oh. Well, that didn't really help the redstone problem in my pot. We can go make more. Okay, that did help a little bit. But it's flat in the back. We need more. We need more. I guess maybe to come to the left. But the top is still very square. Oh, shenanigans. Oh! Why do I have to fall all the way down to go places? Don't understand why that is a thing. Okay. What? There we go. Well, sort of. Aha! Now I do need the dripstone back. And I have other blocks in my pocket because as we go, I'm going to build, you know, the wall around it. Does that make sense? That way we can kind of, I guess, fill in. Okay, so, let's see. We could probably make the back end of this a bit of copper because we're bringing the copper out. Yeah, I like that idea. But this up here, it just seems a little more square. We rounded off the bottom, but that just seems a bit... Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna... Ooh, no, that didn't help. That wasn't... you can't really tell the difference on that. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. There, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Hey, that worked. I normally can't do that, but I did. Okay. Because... yeah. Give me a minute because I'm trying to think. We want a sun ray, and I think that sun ray... What can we put here that would work? Let's see, straight. And it kind of seems like this should be, I don't know, at more of an angle. right? Like an arch. So put that there. And then where's my copper? That. And then that. Which I think that was the way it was before. No, no, it wasn't. It was a little less like that. No, it was. It was like that. Okay, so what if we had this as a ray, like and it would just follow those blocks up to the dirt. I mean, I like that idea. All right, let's go put in one of the rays. Oh, whoops. Let's grab the scaffolding. Because this is tall enough, we're going to need all the scaffolding we can get. Oh, dear. Let's see. There's that. Because I want to... The rays, I'd like to make copper. But we got to come up with another block to mix them with. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. Oh. I was like, what is popping up there? Is it pop? Okay. I had 27 and I'm missing one. Alright. You know, I'm really good at building stairs, but I always forget to build stairs when I build things that look naturey. I forget stairs. Alright, so if we... And at this rate, we may have to go over there and grab the scaffolding by the crypt, because I think we're going to need a lot of scaffolding. Alright. Where can I go? You know what? Honestly, I think dirt might work better, because then we can attach it and detach it. Let's go grab some regular dirt. Because then we could build a lot more, and all it would take is just our hand, or torch, or shovel, a fish, and then we could just take it down, and we don't have to keep moving it. I agree. I don't know what just screamed in my ear, but I agree with it. And that was Clyde the duck. And as you can see, I don't know what this guy's doing, but it's not pretty. I don't know. I'm very disheartened and very sad because he's stuck with an iron nugget, I think. Cooper is just not working out, sir. Alright, so I don't want to use cobble. I just just need dirt. That's not dirt. That's granite. That looks like dirt. Coarse dirt. Just regular dirt. We're going to get 2 stacks because, well, I leave dirt everywhere. Alright. Earlier when I was grinding, I was losing food, like chicken legs, very, very quickly. And I'm doing it again, and I don't know why. I mean, did they change something that said, hey, you're going to go hungry faster? I don't know. Alright, so we want to have... And you know what, honestly, we could probably not be able to jump up here. Oh, there we go. What if... Bear with me, because now I'm stuck. Is this where I need to be? Close enough. There we go. Now we're cooking. Now we're grilling. Okay, so if we just do... like 2 lapis blocks that start the ray, I think it'd be alright. Okay. You know? So this one and this one and that one would be... No, no. Oh, wrong copper. Okay. Yay, I caught them. Like that. Because eventually they'll turn the green. So... I knew that one was gonna fall. Where's my... Okay. I want to make sure I was standing on my... Oh. Yep, there's gonna be a lot of dirt. There. So... But I figure copper we have a lot of. Torches not so much. We probably should have brought torches. You know? So why not use it to our advantage, right? Okay. Now. Wait a minute. Was it 2? Yeah, it was 2. And then... Do we want to put maybe redstone at the end? Okay. Ooh. Well. No, we want it sticking out just a little. Because my thought was, do we want to put it flat with the wall at the edge? But no, I do kind of want it sticking out just a hair. Just a smidge. We're going to go down because it's safer that way. Alright. Yes, this does take longer than scaffolding, but I have more stability with it. And being the clumsy narwhal that I am, I need stability. Oh yeah, this piece. There we go. Okay. Now. Well, that's all. See, it's nighttime, so it's going to be very hard to see. Okay. But I think because it's close to the top of the cave, we're going to have to put some lights up there. Or some kind of a, maybe, glow lichen or something. And we can put that on there. Because eventually that torch is going to come down. I just use that so we can see. Okay, so I think the next one should be... Excuse me. I just said excuse me to the bubble waiter. You know, it's like that person at the store that says excuse me to the mannequin after you bump into them because, you know, you think they're a real person. I do that. And I am not afraid to admit that. I'm not. I do that. I don't wait in line behind them. But I'm not afraid to admit that I bump into mannequins and say excuse me. Well, how about this? Let's figure out where the bottom ray would go. At least on this side. Because you know what I'm thinking? What if we were to take the sun and, like I said, round it off this way? And then put rays that go, like a small one that goes into the amethyst and others that go up this way, right? To make it look like it's a whole corner piece. Because what I wanted to build, and I'm... Oh, okay, there's my face. I'm sure we had talked about building a big sculpture down at the other end of the cave. Well, guess what? I looked into that, and I don't know if any of you have seen my streams or follow me on YouTube. You've seen the debacle of me trying to create a sculpture. That's not happening. No matter how much I practiced or how much I tried, I just could not do it. So, That's why I thought I will build a design into the wall and come up with something very simple. And the only thing I could think of was a sun. So sun it is. But we're going to make it colorful and creative, and hence that. Okay, so now the next one needs to come down and I don't know. I was going to say come down and go further, but we've already got designs here. Huh. Well, let's get up there and let's see what we can do, because I'm curious. Right, maybe about here. And honestly, I don't think they all need to match, right? Right here, maybe? Here. That kind of angle down. It does, it angles down. We could angle it down to right about there. Like, that block right over there. I like that idea. Okay, so... there and there. We need the two... that one... Okay, 2 lapis. And then... maybe... well, alright. If you insist I have to move over. I thought I had it. I did not. There. Down. Right there. This is about the only time I think we're going to do straight lines. And they're not, like, straight-ish lines. Why? There. Okay. It's not as long, but I think that... well, I was going to say, we could curl it back up so it meets at the corner. No. I don't think so. I don't think we need to go that far. Again, I better make sure that I'm standing on the correct block. Because I really, really, really don't want to die doing this. Alright. Wait, what? There's nothing there to stop me. What? Oh. Probably because I'm crouching. I did not realize I should have known. Okay. So... let's go down this way. Ow. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. So we need one to come this direction. Right? Or maybe one that kind of goes this way to above that room. Like right in there. And it can go pretty long, like past the other waterfall. And then another one that kind of sort of follows this one, but it can also go long too. Okay. I think we got it, guys. I think we got it planned. Will it work? Who knows, right? Who knows? But that's how you learn, right? You just practice, you make mistakes, and you do it all over again. Alright, now I gotta figure out where am I at. Oh, I'm over here. Okay, well, then I gotta go this way first, because to go over this way, I gotta do this and this. There we go. Alright. Ooh. If I... here, we'll just start right here. It's not where we need to be, but we can always make, you know, bridges. Okay, so... I think... yeah, let's go up a little higher. You can do it. There you go. Oh, that might be... No, this is fine. This way. We'll come straight out. Like that. And then... Yeah. And then this has got to go up. Like that. Because we want it to go like over, I don't know, maybe go around the roof. Do we want it to go around the roof or through the roof? Well, if we go through the roof, we'd have to go straight across, and we don't. Ooh. What if we do this? Like that. And then bring it back down towards Mr. Mouse. And I'm going to do my best to not hurt Mr. Mouse because he's been up here for so long and he just seems so happy. He seems very pleased about, you know, just hanging out. Ah. You can stay right there, sir. Do we want it to... Let's see. Yeah, we can even have it go down a little bit. Like, yeah. Won't miss it. There and... No. There. And then... this is why I prefer dirt. It's so much easier. Okay. Nope. And then we're just gonna, because we've looked at this copper for long enough. And we want to put the redstone there. Okay. But we are going to take a step over here, because this is taking a lot of copper. So, here, let's take this out so we can get the rest of this. I need all the resources. There we go. Wait. Oh, good. Because my first thought was, do I have enough cobble to fix this? I do. Yes, I do. The redstone went up here. We could do, because we're that close to this waterfall, we can add mossy cobble, and we'll throw some tuff in here. There. See, look. We designed it, and we missed the mouse. Right? I like that. Didn't even have to bother the mouse. And it was suggested to me to bring a name tag up and name tagging. I might do that. That way if he falls, he won't expire. Well, I guess he could expire if he falls, but we don't want that to happen. Right? Kind of like the owl. I gotta stop taking out blocks. Yeah, we need something here. That's what's wrong. This row. Okay, I figured it out. I just looked at it from a different angle. And that's what was wrong. Wait a minute. Am I on the right? Yes, I am. Okay, we'll take this down and then we'll look at the other ray here. That way we can get the full picture. Oh, I don't plan on falling asleep. Don't stand by that rock because that catches me and does silly things. Wow. Okay. It's not like in your face big, but I think it's going to be enough that It's just kind of subtle, you know? And I kind of like it. Just the subtle, you know? Because you won't really see it unless you know where to look. And then when you do see it, yeah, it's kind of hard to see because of the water. But I like it. Oh, wait a minute. Now this goes here. Okay. So we need the other ray to come up this direction. Alright, so we don't need that. How did I get so much dirt? Where did I get the dirt from? That's so weird. It's like uber strange. And scary. Okay, so that's the main one. So this next one. Okay. I was testing the viability of the floor. It's very solid. I give it a 5 out of 10. Ankles. Uh, yeah. Okay. Now give me a minute because this is going to take me a minute. This is the downfall of dirt as scaffolding, is that you have to hope for the best and try not to. I even read where Paul put in the chat, "Don't fall." I read that and promptly had to try that out. I did fall, so thank you for the warning. Oh my gosh, how far up did I go? Okay, I think I got it. Phew. Now, this time I'm not going to go as high because we need to go... Let's see, that came straight out. So... maybe this one goes here. And we could put it here and then start going up. Alright. No, I don't want that one. We'll put dirt right there. Because that isn't what the direction I wanted it to go. Because I do want it to go down and then... oh, I can't go down too far. Oh, no. We can make it go up. Okay, yeah, that's the key right there. Up. That's where we need to go. Up. Alright. So... straight out. And then up. Matter of fact, we could probably... honestly just follow the pattern at the bottom. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Yeah. I almost put dirt there. And then this ray can just follow all the way to the other side. Yeah, I like that thought. Ooh, goodness. Oh. My heart stopped on that one. Oh. Man. There we go. Now I gotta be careful doing this part, because I will definitely fall. Well, take it out there. Thank you. Yeah, we need to make a glow lichen farm because I don't always want, you know, torches and lanterns. Now this piece over here should be the redstone, right? Right there. Nope, that's too far away. Let's do that. Because it has to be connected. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, now let's take a breath and see if we can get this down without hurting ourselves. That's going to be the fun part here. We can go around and collect the dirt or let it despawn. Because I think we're going to be alright. But look at how close we are to the top. I'm happy with that. I am so happy being that close to the top. I don't know about you guys. But, yeah, that just... Okay, now I gotta pay attention to how close I am to the next layer. Okay. That was probably not a... Wait. Definitely not a move there. Definitely not a move. Okay. Ugh. Now, am I going straight? I think I'm going straight down now. See, that's what... I'm good with scaffolding. Sort of. No, okay. What, who am I kidding? I'm not good with scaffolding or dirt or anything else that I need to tower up with. We all know this. I fall down a lot. Okay. I don't even know where the rest of my dirt went. Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, we need to figure out a glow lichen farm because I think this would be so cool lit up with glow lichen in the pattern. Right? Well, those top two rays kind of match, but I think it'll be okay though. Right, their shapes match, but one is much longer than the other. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. All right, so let's take a snack break, shall we? Let's see here. In fact, I need to take a hydrate break. I almost forgot. Oh, that is so much better. I'm going to try not to lose my voice tonight. Yeah, I think glow lichen. Because these two torches, well, the torches in this corner, they're going to come down. So, I think a glow lichen sun, I think would be really, really cool. Okay, so that side, hold on. Because if I'm, yeah, I think I gotta go up and fix that one top circle part, because it's awful square. Or should we just leave it for character? I think we just leave it for character. I like that idea. So, this over here is what we need to... Oh, baloney. There we go. Oop. Oh, I gotta go way up higher than that. What am I thinking? Is that close? Oh, good, I'm close. Okay. So... Now, this... The copper edge, I want to keep it going. So, if we go... like so... and then down... like... wait. I'm not sure how to do this part. Because we want to be able to see it like we see this part, so... maybe... where's my cobble? There it is. Because if we put it in there... maybe like this? And then because that part goes just at that. Okay, so now let's go. Make sure I'm lined up here. Let's go down and do the bottom piece, and then see if we can bring it around. Right? Go this way, and then back up somehow, and then we can figure out the directions and angles. Nope, nope, nope. It has to go. Yeah. Well, let's take this down. Go down a little bit more. Let me think here. Go straight across. Like this. Nope, that's... Well... Okay, that might work, because then we can start going up here. That'd be... I don't know, it's kind of pointed. And like... an odd shape. Let me think here. I mean, I guess the only other option we have is like that. Because this is going to be copper. This right here. And that. Uh-huh. Let me think here. I mean, I guess it's kind of okay. Let's just fill it in and see what we got, right? Let's just throw caution to the wind and throw a lot of things to the wind. Well, or let's jump up and down because we're just so excited to be here. Here we go. So I guess we could do another line of lapis. You know what I mean? Because that way it would have the same consistency all the way around. Maybe that would help it look round. I don't know. There and there. Okay, so we need to go up that direction. Okay. Oh goodness, we're gonna stand. We're gonna get this. Oh, look, it's... We saw nothing. Okay, good. That one went in my pocket. That is gonna have to go back, yeah. Because that goes here and here. Okay. And I think... Ooh. Where am I? Where am I? Here. Here I am. Okay. See, I don't know. I'm thinking that this might be not... Uh-oh. Whoops. That is not my tower. Alright. Because I'm not sure... Saw nothing, Shay. We saw absolutely nothing. Okay, but now we gotta gather up some of this other shenanigans. Because I want my dirt back. And now I fell off my dirt, so... But I think it'll be alright, because we can get to it. I'm just worried about that bottom section that isn't round. You know? Because the rest of it, I can fill in. It's not a problem. I think it worked, though! Oh, I think it worked! I mean, it's hard to tell, because it's dark, but... that's not helping because that's a tree in my face. Yes! Yes, I think that's gonna work. Okay. Okay, because at least we can see this the copper and the blue, and then it kind of flips to the other wall, so we can't really see it from this angle. So to see the that side of the sun and the rays coming out of it over here, we would have to be over there to do it. Guys, I think this might work. Oh, I think this might work. And that makes me happy and excited and all kinds of fun stuff. Okay, so now let's go back up here and fix this side with copper. Now, my thought was to do it with the cut copper, and then mix it with a few copper grates, and put lights behind it. That way it's not all glow-like. Or maybe like one soul lantern or one copper, something or other. But I think, if I remember correctly, and sometimes I do, on good brain days, we have some of those whatchamacallit lanterns. You put the redstone block behind it and it lights it up. It's all fancy, but it's copper. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Redstone you get them in the trial chambers. Let's see if we have any. We have candles. Cooper. Nope, that's diorite. Well, we have those, but I don't want to use those. Oh, I thought we had some. Alright, give me a moment, and I will see, because I'm pretty sure I have magma cubes. No, I don't think those would look right. Alright, Paul. You have a great evening. And he's right, folks. If you have to go, go ahead and go. I post that. Wait. Oh, did I find it? No. I was close. But I post a replay of this on YouTube. So, you don't have to feel obligated to try to catch me live. Okay, that doesn't work. Oh my word, what can I do here? Is this it? No, that's those. And these. Oh. But you can always catch the replay on YouTube. Because, unlike Cooper, you don't have to be so confused. You can just find me on YouTube. That was a shameless plug. Yes, it was. Oh my word. Why are we opening the same trunk? Yeah, I really need to actually organize again. I know, guys. I know. I have more of these. Those. I think shroom light. I think those might even be too bright, too. Oh my gosh, I could have swore. Well, guys, it looks like I'm going to have to go off-screen grinding to literally go and find that trial chamber, which, by the way, I have the coordinates written down. And I didn't lose them this time. Yay me. And get some of those lights. Or do we want to go ahead and put copper lanterns back there? I guess we could put them back there and see what we got, right? Compare notes. Compare the two. Okay, give me a moment. Alright. And we also need to go hunt up name tags. I honestly wish there was a way you could make name tags. saddles and things like that, because sometimes that would just be nice, right? I know taking the adventure to find them is awesome, but sometimes when you desperately need them and they're not there, you really need them. Okay, so I am way off course here. Right here. Whoop. Wow, I am really off center. Okay. There we go. I'm getting closer. There we are. We need a light right about there. So, right here. I'm thinking right in this one, because that way it'll stick out a little better. Yeah, I like that thought. Okay. And then, wait, did I do the wrong thing? No, I didn't. Okay, so now, this way, there. That one. Oh, no, that's not gonna work right. You come back here. Oh, man. There. If I want that lantern to be here, then I have to go back this direction. Here, there. Cut copper on a copper block. That's funny. Like that. Because the grate needs to go here. Hold on. We don't need lapis at the moment. Like that. Okay. And then we could do plain copper blocks right there. Yeah. Like that. Okay, and the grate. Oh, there it is. I was like, what did I do with it? Because I just had it. Hold on. Let's take a step back here. I think... Okay, that's not the step back I wish to take. That is one step too far. There we are. Here. Like that. And then... like that. Okay. And then this would be... the cut copper here. Alright. And we missed some details. Missed some details, but we can make these this regular copper. And that's going to be regular copper. Okay. So, like that. Now, that. Okay. And then I think we gotta move around just a little. No, I guess not. I thought, oh, it's that one that's going to show. Okay. I don't have any more of the gold, so this will have to be copper. Well, I think that's wrong. Because if I remember right, no. Yeah. I don't know. so then these are also copper, and it's just this little area right here. Oh, oh, good. I was like, I could have swore I had others, but I did. There. Okay. No. See, I stopped myself. Where's my tower? Okay. I think that's going to work, but I'm not sure about that one side. Because it's flat. Right? Right there. I don't know. I think it might be okay. I think it might be okay. Because I think the two squares might detract, like, you know, distract you from him. Alright. I think it looks okay. You know, it's different. There. Okay. Let's go over here. Oh. Maybe. Let's try again. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot because we carried the lapis over. I don't know. I mean, I guess we could have done the redstone too, but it might be, maybe if we do like, what do you call it? It's a night and day type thing. I don't know what they're called, but maybe it's something similar to that. I don't know. I wasn't here when they built it, right? We weren't here. I was old enough to be here because I'm ancient, but I wasn't specifically here when they built it. So now we got to come up with the rays. Now, the ray here is obviously going to be not here, the one pointing down, because there's an amethyst there and it burst through the wall. So it eliminated that ray. It took that one far, far, far away. Oh. Sorry, I'm running out of hydration fluid. But the ones here, I mean, we could put one here, like start it, to show that there is something here. We got two stinky kitties. One all the way up there, look at that. And one right there. Oh dear. And a zombie. I don't understand these people. I don't understand any of these things. But anyway. Right? We could do something here. But the ones that'll stick out the most are the ones here. And I'm thinking, let's do one or two down this way. Right? Because that way we can see, you know, what, I'm sorry, that way we can, it looks more like a sun, because the sun doesn't have rays just coming out of the side. That's a spider. And I don't think there's spiders made out of copper. I don't know. Maybe there's a spider. I don't know. Alright. Well, let's do the rays coming downward. Right? I think that might be the easiest thing. We don't have to think about. Because we don't have to think. Why? Why are you not doing what I'm asking you to do? You're not... Okay. Well, we'll do it here. Let's see. Because I was trying to figure out a way we could use all this copper, and I figured it out. I did. Oh, how much lapis do we have? Oh, we got some. Not much, but some. So... Alright, so First two is in lapis. So now, because we got to remember, it's got to kind of follow some semblance of a pattern. This one. Why did I not? That's strange. Apparently, I can't count to make anything. Okay, so that comes. I don't know. I'm too low. I can't see angles. That's better. Oh yeah, that works. Because that'll match up with that and turn it green. Okay. Oh look, it's already starting to turn funky. Okay, alright. Oh, you turn funky. Good job. And then I think I don't want to put any more rays because this copper here kind of looks like a ray. You know? But it got changed. You know what I mean? Because the copper changed. I like that thought. I like that lore. Alright, so now we gotta do that little tiny ray right there. And maybe we can do it right there. Coming this way. Alright, let's see here. Oh, shenanigans. Right here. I think this would be a good universal spot. To put... Aha, yes. Ooh. Maybe here. And here. This is where we put the lapis. But what if we do this? And make it kind of like it broke, but is there still some of it hanging on? What do you think? It's just a thought. Like that. I mean, okay, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Okay, well, I know I'm up too high. That's just silly of me. Ah. Where am I? Oh, there's only one block off. I'm not too bad. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I went too far down. There. And there's no redstone because it would have come down this way and headed that way, but it's all broke because of the amethyst. Okay, got it. Alright. Now we gotta go down here and get that piece of copper before it despawns because copper is very, very, very expensive. Ugh. Alright. Now. Wait a minute. And honestly, I think I want to fill this bottom part in with amethyst, the purple. I think I like that. I think that's what we had decided before, like way back in the day. But I think I actually want to do that, or at least some of it. What is growling? Oh, I'm drowning. I don't know. Do we have 3? Oh, I think we have 3. So we have to avoid that end of the cave for a while now. Okay, so we have to make... Let's just move on. We'll pretend we don't have anything down there. So now we gotta make two more, and then like maybe one. Let's go up here to the very top. Let's try to make that one. Oh, what is happening? Oh, that's a slab. Duh. Okay. Ah, we gotta get up really high. Am I high enough? Almost. Yeah, because we could take... Oh. What? I have an idea. Okay, take... Well... Hold on. Take this one out, right? And put our beginning lapis. Maybe. And then what if we were to just take one ray up, two rays up? You know what I mean? And make this one a big one. How about that? Oh, nope. Oh, yeah, that's right. Actually, no, that doesn't look right. That looks right. Okay. And we can go like that. And then this one like this. And then... Alright. What do you guys think? Like this. I kind of like that idea. Right? Like, it goes... kind of wonky everywhere. You know? And then... see... but that's kind of thick. Well, we just say we can't fill this part in with a little bit. Like... because we could always take it out if we need to. We'll just put dirt in as placeholders, right? Like that. And then maybe put this in. Like this. That. That. Okay. Okay. Let's take a trip. Nope. We're going to take a trip down the hard way. I don't want to do that. Let's see what this looks like. At least in a different angle. Okay. Okay. I kind of like that. And we could put copper in there at different angles. Or not at different angles, where that dirt is. And just kind of fill it in but branch it out. I kind of like that. Okay. I mean, do we want any... We could put... We're going to put redstone at the end. Hold on. Just give me a minute to think. Yeah. Sorry, I'm still thinking. And then we can cover this part here. Alright, let's go back up. Pretty up high. And where's that other one? Okay, that goes there. Like that. Oh, not up high enough. There. And then let's go over one. No other redstone. There. Okay. Because, yeah. Okay, let's very carefully. Ever so carefully. Where's my tower? Oh no. Okay, it is down here. I like the sun. Like I said, it's not too bright. I'm trying to make the rays of the sun, but I'm making a big, thick one at the top. Oh, you know what? While we were up there, I could have finished. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing today. Here, let's go this direction. Because we don't have... Oh, right in my face. We don't have much of the copper left. I mean, we could always go get more, right? It's not that big of a deal. Okay. And then... Oh. There. Okay, so now we gotta take this out. Oh, we need to take this part out. Looks like we are gonna have to go get more copper because, right? It just. Hold on. That one. There. Might even put a little bit of extra redstone. Okay. That's scary. Okay, I better stop because where's my tower? This is not my tower that I thought it was. That is a separate tower of uneven proportions. Okay, so we need 2 pieces to go right here. Alright, we'll go back up. We'll go over right here and go back up. Oh, maybe. Okay, we cannot. Oh, well, we're close. We're close. We only got 1 piece left. Do I have any? I don't think I have any more. I don't. Alright, we'll have to go grab some. Make some. Ooh. I'll tell you what, this has been fun designing this, but dangerous. Very, very dangerous. So, we need more copper. But we also need to figure out how... I think we might be able to make those lights that I want? You know, because I was trying to think what it took. You know what? Double check. Double check, Mama. Oh, awesome. See, I remember. Okay. So we need. Oh, oh. Yeah, we need to put redstone up there so it all matches. You know that? And I was thinking maybe put one more ray coming right here to go that direction, right? I think that should do it. So we do need more cut copper. But I think we are okay on everything else. But yeah, it was hard. This was a very big challenge for me. So I appreciate you guys coming along on the adventure. And I guess it doesn't really look like a sun, you know. Um, but I guess it does a little. I don't know. I'm thinking. Hmm. Is there anything else we could do to it? I mean, it's kind of hard to make a sun in a wall. Especially, you know what? Let's just keep on going. Right? Let's just keep on keeping on. So we need, oh, excuse me, wall. We need to find more cut copper, and let's see if we can make those lights, because I want to say we can. But then again, I say a lot of things, and whether or not they're true, or I can make them, is another story. Okay, redstone, copper. I think they'd be over here. Those are copper chests. 72 copper ingots. Where is the... Okay, maybe it's in the buildy stuff. Buildy stuff? Oh, okay, here's copper. And it's not there. Great. Aha! Copper... Oh, it takes end rods. I have end rods. And we don't need very many lights. Yeah, let's do it. Right. Let's just do it. Okay. Excuse me. Excuse me, Cooper. Here we go. Here we go. What do we think? 3? We'll do 3. And I forget what else we need. We need 3 blaze rods, not end rods. Blaze rods. Redstone. Wait. Redstone. What else did I need? I forgot what else I needed. Hold on. Now I gotta go back here and double check my recipe. You know, it's like when you can't remember how to make something, and it's like you know, when you're cooking and you get all your ingredients together, and then you literally forget, like, what ingredient it is. You have to go over to the trash can, you have to dig out the box, and you're like, oh yeah, I remember that now, and then you throw the box away again. So then you go get that one ingredient, and you're like, I can remember the rest. I've made this 1,000 times. And then you're standing there like, what? So you have to go and get the box again. It's like that. So, oh, we can make 1. We need 3. So, let's find some. We need those. Oh, we do have some. Already pre-made. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Alright. Because we won't need the grates, so we can probably put those away. Okay. Now let's get back in here and let's do some cooking. Cooking with redstone. If I can find them. Aha! Oh, it says I can make 12. Well, you know what? Let's make 12. Because we have some for the future. And I like that. Okay, so can I make a redstone block? Not at the crafty table. I cannot. Oh, that's shenanigans. That is shenanigans right there. That is not in this part. It's in other parts and places. Oh. That doesn't make sense to me. How... Okay, that's better. Okay, Cooper, you are... You're awesome, buddy. For not giving up, you just keep trying with the same iron ingot that you've had for days. You keep on doing your copper golem thing. Maybe that'll help you. A nice word goes a long way, I guess. We'll give it 20 minutes. And see what happens. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, well, they kind of stick out at random. I'll give you that. What is making... Oh, the owl. I'm like, what is making that noise? You know? Alright. Back through here. For a minute, I thought it was an angry pigeon, but it is an owl. Okay. So... Yeah, we just need... excuse me. We need one more, and then to place another copper light. Or two. Because it's a sun, so we kind of... Oh, my word, shenanigans. Well, thank you, Shay. I guess it might not look right like a square... Like a square. You know, like the square sun should. Because there's a lot of stuff here. But I think in the end, it might look okay. It's not very thick, though. Like, the rays aren't very thick. But that's okay. That's alright. Because it's our sun, we designed it, and that's all that counts. And we had fun doing it. Alright, so here we go. Back up. We're like that guy that flew too close to the sun. I can't think of his name. This is a Roman myth or Greek myth. I can't think of his name. What is it? He flew too close to the sun and burned his wings. And that's not like me, because I know I enjoy my Greek and Roman mythology. Okay. So I think just... Oh, I was like, did I forget to cut copper? I did not forget to cut copper. There. And right here. And that should do it. And then these two right here. Thank you! Yes, it is Icarus. Oh, goodness. I can't believe I forgot all about Icarus. Oh. Because I usually put it together and say it's Ichabod Crane. That's how I remember. Even though I know it's not Ichabod Crane. It's to me Icarus and Ichabod. You know, it's like one of those things. All right, one more. We'll go down one more, and then look at this, guys. This one here, and then this one. Okay. All right, I think we got the top one done. Oh, I gotta be careful. Okay. Actually, you know what? I think we can go out and then over, because that one... Oh, yeah. Because we want it to come from... Oh, no, we gotta go down. Okay. I looked at it wrong. It's gonna come up this way, not start this way. Okay. Wait a second. Is this my tower? No, my tower is back here. Okay. Who's Icarus or Ichabod Crane? I'm not sure because we were talking about both. Well, I was talking about both. I like to Ichabod Crane. It's Ichabod with a D. Okay. I came down here to get the dirt. Ichabod Crane is, I guess you could say he's folklore, myth, but he was also known, okay, that was just silly of me, that is dirt, as the Headless Horseman. And it's a story or a tale that's told on Halloween to scare people. And I kind of remember the story, but at the same time I kind of don't. I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, he was a school teacher that did something with something he shouldn't have, and he got beheaded, so now he rides a black steed on Halloween night to scare people or something. And most likely I am wrong, because I've only heard the story like twice. I mean, it sounds right to me, but then again, a lot of things sound right to me, and they're not. Because, my brain just says, hey, that sounds good. And I could be combining two stories together, and, okay. So, where we need to be is right around here. Yeah, see, now that's gonna bug me. Because I can't remember Ichabod Crane, other than he was a headless horseman and possibly a school teacher. Alright, so now, here we go. The last ray of our pickaxe broke. Okay, we got one more. Oh, we got one more, guys. We got one more to get this job done. And we're almost out of dirt. Oh, man. Okay. Sorry, I'm now trying to focus because I want to... there. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm thinking we take this all the way over to there. I like that idea, guys. I mean, we only got 7 blocks of dirt left. So, gotta make them count, right? And we gotta watch out for Stinky Kitty. I've been sprayed once. I ain't doing that again. I am not doing that again. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Boy, we are precarious. We couldn't do this if we had scaffolding. I know this because I've tried to go this far before. Let's just make it a straight diagonal, right? Oh, wait. Redstone. Copper, copper, copper. Okay, and I think we avoided at least one Stinky Kitty. Yeah, he's there. Where's the other one? Okay, up there. Boy, we came in right in between them. We came in right in between them. Okay, I can do that now. Let's carefully go back. I like the idea of making the rays with glow lichen. I do. But I want to put the bulbs in this part so that it glows a little bit better versus the lantern. So we could probably end up taking this resource out, you know, and because yeah, and I think it'll glow brighter. But I want to make sure of that. Okay, please tell me. Okay, yeah, we did it. We got our scaffolding back. Oh yeah. Now we can go right here and fix it. Except we dropped all of our dirt down there, so we still only have very little. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this can come out, this can come out, this can come out. And let's put a block here, simply because, there. I want to make sure that we get this resource back, right? Because we won't need all of this to be completely decorated. We do need cobble. I think we're done with the lapis. And here's my thing. Oh, wait. Because I don't want things spawning. Let's put a block of redstone here. And let's grab over one, thank you. That and that. Okay, cool. And then this goes here. And we take that out. And that goes there. Because it's kind of an indented thing. Yeah. I like that idea. I know it doesn't really fit. Wait. What? Power. Okay. I don't have a reason for that. I have zero. We'll blame Ichabod Crane. It was the Headless Horseman. He scared me for whatever silly reason. And yeah. Now give me a second here because now I've got to go back up and get all this dirt because I think we're done with the sun, guys. I mean, to be honest, I think we're done. Okay. Ah. Anyway, I don't think we've ever had a wandering train. Well, no, we did before. I was like, I don't think we ever did, but we did a couple of times. But that's kind of funny, though. I don't know why he's here. Don't ever trade with him. Oh. Alright. Now we can step back and kind of sort of see our creation. I don't... Hold on, now I'm going to eat carrots. I just realized I only have 2.5 hearts, and that's not a good thing. I'm not up very high, but it's high enough. And you know what? Throughout all this, I didn't die. I'm very pleased with that. There. Okay. Here we go. I think it'll look better if we get it more lit up with the glow lichen along the rays. Dang it, I should have went over there and put a torch because now... Mr. Creeper. Dear sir, do you mind telling me your opinion on this sun? Please don't drop down and try to kill that guy. Stay up there and keep your nose in that corner. Be a good boy. Keep your nose in that corner. You stop running around. Okay, let's go and get stuck by that. Nope, shh, don't say anything. You're going to attract that creeper. And if you blow something up, I'm going to take your llamas. Okay. I kind of like it. I mean, I know it's okay. I know it's blocked by our bubble vader and this other waterfall and that waterfall, but honestly, I kind of like it because once we get glow lichen on it, and I think because like I said, I think we're gonna fill this part in with amethyst and the copper. That's what I'm saying. I like that too, Shay. I love how that glows. And I like how it's split. One half copper and one half like the gold and the other special stones. But I think it'll look really cool too with some glow lichen. You know? Why is there a llama going up my waterfall? Sir, please control your llamas. Please. Don't. That is not a llama safety rated waterfall. But what do you guys think? I think we should bring the amethyst all the way up to this through this copper. You know? Because yeah, cause see how dark it is right in through there? Yeah. Cause I mean that we could put grates and lanterns and stuff like that in there. But I'm think always trying to ruin my conversation. Trying to take over the camera. Let's go get some amethyst. Okay, this is not my super secret tunnel. I lost my suit. No, I didn't lose it. I'm outside of it. So we're gonna go the long way, outside the super secret, not so secret tunnel, because there it is right there. Nope. There it is. See, it's so secret I lost it. Who lost it? I lost it. Quit asking me who. That owl likes to ask a lot of questions. It really does. My dog likes barking. Is this light bulbs? Yes, this is light bulbs. So that goes in there. Yeah, I really, really have to do some better organizing. But what were we here for? Oh, the amethyst. That's right. Nope, that's quartz. Oh, that's not it. There it is. And let's see, we could probably throw in a little bit of calcite and the basalt. I went to throw in cobbled deep slate, and that's not how that works. Okay, so we don't need this or this or this, or that, or that, and that, and that, or that, or that, or that. I still, how to get a piece of coarse dirt? I don't understand that. I mean, that's what we need right there. Maybe I took a piece of coarse dirt by accident. And while we're here, let's get some torches. That's not torches. That's torches. Oh, no, wait. Copper torch, regular torch. Here we go. That way we can light it up and see what we're doing. Although that corner is kind of well lit, so. Nah. I know where we could look at it from, guys. What about, like, not who, where? Where? Not who. That owl likes to ask a lot of questions. What if we were to go up top with this top waterfall? And look at it that direction? What do you think? Oh, good, the creeper's gone. Well, I hope he's gone and he's not, like, hiding up here. But then again, I would think that he would already explode with the Wandering Trader, so we're just gonna hope for the best. Right? Yeah, huh? We are. Okay, what about here? Oh, man, I really need assistance on how to keep these vines from growing everywhere. This isn't a jungle. Oh, here's an angry pigeon. I want to do things. Stop it. Alright. Oh. There we go. Okay. over. There we go. Okay, that doesn't look too bad this direction. You know, the sun. It doesn't look too bad in this direction. But yeah, I'm still thinking we need some glow lichen, most definitely. Especially up here at the top. Because those light up the middle and a little bit of the bottom. But that top piece, because that is really nice the way it gets thick and kind of fans out. I like that. So, I just looked at our time. And it is almost time for us to part ways. But let's work on this a little bit, right? Let's see what we can do about making some amethyst. Ooh. Make it sing, right? There we go. Well, I try this every week, and I say this almost every stream. I'm going to keep trying to find time to stream again. Get back to the twice a week schedule. Because one, I like that. And I know you guys do too. So, you know, if one day I will find the time. If not, I just might have to just make the time, right? If you really want to do something in life, you just make the time to do it. No excuses. No excuses whatsoever. And I think it's going to come down to that. So, you know, and oh, this is going to light up this little nook because you know why I'm doing this? It's simply because I don't have any cobble. Not enough to put in here. So we're just going to make it pretty like an amethyst. Oh, let's take this piece out and put a piece of calcite here, right? And a little bit of calcite here. There. But yeah. Okay, apparently that one's dancing. He just wants the... I don't know. I don't understand that. So we're just going to keep on working. Right? Because that's just the way it works. Dancing llamas are always an integral part of any stream. I was like, now they're alone, but he's down there. I don't understand. I really don't understand the logic behind the Wandering Traders. Okay. But yeah. But it is almost time for us to part ways. No! Don't take that one out. There. See, now I'm getting enough cobble to fill in that hole, but I already fixed the hole, so I don't need that. I do, however, need to take this down because that just looks silly. I do. So, yeah. Ooh. And like I said, we're putting a little bit of the stuff in here because the amethyst is... Stop it! I'm making an exploding amethyst. You're not helping the situation. Well, I'm not helping the situation because I have no idea how to stand on a block. But yeah. There we go. Now I can do it. Yay me. Yay me. But, you know. And before we part ways, I always like to give a little bit of advice. You know? One is be careful where you jump in Minecraft. Just throwing that out there. And two, take your vitamins and eat your vegetables. Stay healthy, right? It's hard to do things in today's world if you lose your health. And I don't want you to do that because I want you to be happy and, you know, do fun things with your friends. Come see me on a stream, right? And it's just a good thing. So, after you take your vitamins and eat your vegetables, right? Well, first of all, you fall down. No, you don't fall down. Don't fall down. That's just me being silly, facetious. Um, okay, that's not where you do that. Um, take care of yourself, right? A little bit of fun, a little bit of self care, and don't let anybody tell you any different. Don't, because if they try to tell you you can't have fun and that's not right and yada blah blah blah, you just know that Mama said they're full of shenanigans. And I don't use that word lightly, unless we are knee deep in shenanigans in this game. Okay. Now, um, but yeah. And don't forget, when you exercise, you don't have to, go sweating to the oldies or anything like that. Just take a walk around the block. Oop, nope, 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 not there. Here. Boy, they're at it, ain't they? Okay. But I would really like it if you took care of yourself. And then do something fun. Do something you find fun. Not necessarily something somebody else finds fun. Because, well, that can be fun too. But you matter. You matter. And my streams aren't the same without you here. Or without you watching on YouTube. And now it's dark because we took out all the torches. No, that's got to stay like that because of that. Okay. Because I thought, man, we missed a bunch because it's that, but no, we did not. Oh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go far, far down because I wanted to go right here. There we go. But yeah. Oh. Apparently that's a big hole that I missed. There we go. And that there. Okay. So, I forgot where I was in my advice. Hold on a second. Take your vitamins, eat your vegetables. Oh, get plenty of sleep. Get plenty. That's square right there. Right? Get plenty of sleep. That is very square. I don't like that. That doesn't look right. Okay? Because that's very important to your overall health and well-being. So, I'm going to do my best to stream again this week. But you know how life is at a very busy narwhal. For a very busy narwhal. But we got a sun done. We got another idea, and there's a angry pigeon stuck on our sun. Good! We shall name him Icarus. Or Ichabod Crane, whichever we remember. Ah! Ah! Go away! See, I was just swinging at nothing. But guys, we are making huge leaps and bounds progress on our cave now. So, hopefully soon, we will be able to say, you know what? It's done. I'm not sure what we're going to tackle next. We're either going to tackle that village, or we're actually going to go build us a proper house. I don't know yet, or do both. Because you know how we get distracted. Oh my gosh, I don't know what you are, but you're all weird in my face. How come you guys are wandering around with no leads? I missed getting the leads. Anyway. But yeah. I don't even know. There, that's a close enough picture. It's raining, and the llamas are making me miserable. And they're being silly. So, it's never really a goodbye on this channel. Because that's too final. It's literally just a see you later.